Hey, how's it going guys? This is Dave 2D and this is my review of the Razer Blade that's been updated with the GTX 1060. If you're actually interested in purchasing one, I would highly recommend watching my original video. That's like a full review. This is more of an addendum where I talk about some of the new features as well as some long-term thoughts about the Razer Blade. So first, right now, a lot of companies do light up keyboards, some of them with zone lighting, some of them with individually lit keys, but Razer does it the best. It looks the cleanest, the colors are the most vibrant. I still don't think you should buy a laptop just for cool keyboard lighting, but if that's your thing, this is my favorite one. The other thing is the screen. This is the new 1080p screen option, and I really like it. Now, if you're a high-res content creator or a touchscreen addict, sure, go for the Quad HD screen, but if the main reason you're getting a Razer Blade is for gaming, I would strongly consider the 1080p screen. It'll save you a bit of money, your games will run awesome at 1080p, and honestly, unless you're pixel peeping, you can't tell the difference when you're in the middle of a game. It's bright, it's color accurate, it has a matte finish, and you'll get better battery life. It's a really nice screen. In terms of a review, everything from the 970M version still holds true. It has amazing build quality, good keyboard and trackpad, and decent speakers. I still recommend getting a skin for the top and bottom to protect the finish. The matte black skin from Dbrand looks awesome. So the big difference is the GTX 1060 that's replacing the 970M on the outgoing model. It's a really good card, but I've benchmarked it a lot. I've even made a gaming montage, I'll link that below. But the short of it is this. This GPU is boss for 1080p gaming. Almost everything runs at 60 frames per second or higher, even on ultra graphics. Doom will comfortably get around 85 frames per second. Battlefield 1 clocks in at around 80 frames per second. This game has such incredible looking graphics, but the card still pushes out crazy good frame rates on ultra 1080p. Far Cry Primal stresses the card a bit. You'll be able to go above 60 once in a while, but you'll average 55 frames per second on Ultra 1080p. And of course, you can connect it to a Razer Core for future external graphics upgrades. The fan noise is unchanged. It's quiet on idle, but it's loud under load. Quiet mode helps a bit, but it's still pretty audible. The thing I was most curious about was thermals. I was worried there would be throttling issues. The heat mapping is similar to the 970M model, but I'm seeing less thermal throttling. One thing I noticed is that the GTX 1060 runs cooler. The GPU temperatures on the 970M model were around 84 or 85 degrees. This time I'm seeing it closer to 80. And just for kicks, I ran the stress test on the Blade on a neoprene mouse pad to try to get it to heat up, and it's slightly warmer, but there's still no heavy throttling, so I wouldn't be too worried about thermal issues. Battery life remains the same. I still get around 5.5 hours of battery life with normal use on the 1080p screen, and this is with the screen at around 250 nits. Okay, the Razer Blade starts at $1,800, which isn't cheap. There are other laptops out there with a similar kind of performance and even form factor for a little bit less, like the Aorus X5S, the Gigabyte P55, the MSI GS63 and 43. There are other options out there. But with the Razer Blade, you're getting obviously great performance, but you're also getting the ridiculous number of engineering hours it took to shrink this thing down into a package like this and to build it with this kind of build quality. That kind of stuff isn't cheap, and it certainly isn't easy, because if it was, everybody would be selling Razer Blades, but they're not. Is it worth it? It really depends on your budget, but more importantly, whether or not you value build quality. I mean, personally, I do, so I think it is worth the extra $200 or $300, but it's really up to you. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys liked it. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. It's been nice. I'll see you guys next time.